Good morning, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes, and guess what? I'm actually early today, on time, a few minutes early. Amazing for Indy, right? Well, I'm happy to be here today on this slightly cloudy day. I'm sure it's going to warm up, but it's a beautiful Tuesday, so welcome to Disneyland, my friends.
Please lower your head, watch your step. Please lower your head, watch your step. You want to sit right here so you can sit better? Very welcome.
All right, we're gonna take a ride up Main Street, USA on the horse-drawn carriage. Really, the horse-drawn trolley, I should say. Having a look here this morning at
Yeah. How many?
the Mickey Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah. Would you like to join your daughter up front?
We're just gonna park our stroller real quick.
Yeah, if it folds, it can go on the back.
Oh, if it folds, it can go on the back.
You don't want it right back there?
Okay. You ready, Ella?
Good morning, Troxer.
Please lower your head, watch your step. Hey there, folks, please lower your heads, watch your step. Sorry about that, folks. We'll see you later.
It's always fun to take a ride on one of the Disney vehicles
We
up
take you
Main
on a
Street,
one-way
USA.
trip to the castle. We're about a 3-minute ride down the street. We are just waiting for the Dapper Dans of Main Street to come join our attraction so we can take you all down the street.
All right, we're gonna have the Dapper
Lower your
Dans
heads,
with
watch
us.
your step,
Awesome.
folks.
Let your mommy slide the brake. Do you see his tail?
All right, Dapper Dan should be joining us shortly here. They're gonna ride up the street with us on our horse-drawn trolley. How cool is that? The difference between a horse-drawn trolley and a horse-drawn carriage, of course, is that a trolley car of any sort, whether it's horse-drawn or electric, rides on a set of train tracks, whereas a carriage is pulled and is rolling on wheels that are free to go wherever they want. No track required. The Opera House is looking beautiful here. Look at all that gold leaf. Looking spectacular.
Are you looking to board, folks? Were you looking to board, folks? Yes. If I could please ask some guests to scoot down so I can fit 4 more, please. If I could have you scoot down, please, fit 4 more. I could do 2 and 2. Please lower your heads, watch your step.
I don't know where the Dapper Dans are. Ooh, there's a beautiful gray horse over there. I think they're gonna switch that horse out with another horse. That one looks like a fresh horse.
Any of
That
my
is
friends
beautiful.
wearing backpacks? If I could please have backpacks off your backs and in front of you.
We can only go pretty much. Makes more sense. I am gonna pull on a day or two more.
Where are those Dapper Dans? You want to sit here in the middle?
Sure.
I just want to be on the end. You guys can be in the middle.
Appreciate that. Sure. Just having the backpack in front of me, please. Yep. Thank you so much. aboard the horse-drawn streetcar. Your handsome engine up front here is Chip. Chip is a Clydesdale draft horse. My name is Shayna. And along with the Dapper Dans of Main Street, we'll be on a one-way trip to Sleeping Beauty's Castle, center of the park.
Here come the Dapper Dans.
For return transportation back here to Town Square, we do have those new
They're going to be riding on the horse-drawn trolley with us and singing us on our way up the street. How fun is that?
Hello, folks.
Hi, guys.
For my Dapper Dans of Main Street, please lower your head, watch your step, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much.
Chip. Lower your head, watch your step.
Good morning, Drew.
Ready?
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
All aboard. Sit tight. Easy step.
Well, hello, folks. Welcome aboard the horse-drawn streetcar here on Main Street, USA. We are the fellas known as the Dapper Dans, and we thought we'd sing a handful of our favorite barbershop tunes. What do you say, fellas? Put on your old gray bonnet with the blue ribbons on it while I hitch old Chip to the shed. Through the fields of clover we'll ride off to Dover on a golden wedding day. When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. When you caressed me, 'twas then heaven blessed me. What a blessing no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie. 'Twas down where the blue grass grows. Sweeter than tulip when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red rose. Wait till the sun shines heavy. When the clouds go clear night, we will be happy, happy, don't you mind? When into the park, lovers they will wonder, sweetheart, you and I. Wait till the sun shines heavy. A good old-fashioned girl with heart so true, one who loved nobody else but you. Oh, I want a girl just like the girl that married Hero Dad, that married Hero Dad. Hello, everyone. See you real soon. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Where's everybody from? One at a time. No, just kidding. Hope you're enjoying yourselves here. Where are you guys visiting us from?
California.
California, all the way in California. Orange County.
Came a far away.
You live here, great.
We came to the happiest place on earth to get away from our earth.
Oh, I like that. That's
Right.
well, welcome.
Just love that popcorn.
We're now the spookiest place on earth, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's never too early to start Halloween.
Do they change your outfits for Halloween?
They do. We get little orange stripes going on.
Okay.
We all showed up in the same one. It's kind of embarrassing. Folks, we are now approaching the world famous churro cart. Let's hear it. Yay! There's a castle too if you want to see it. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ah, that was super fun. Riding on the horse-drawn trolley, escorted by the Dapper Dans. Good morning, Ash Gordon. Good to see you here, my friend. Yes, I live streamed yesterday, but I got here at 11 yesterday, so I endeavored to be here a little bit earlier this morning. Got here at 10 o'clock. Started live streaming just a few minutes before 10. So happy to be here. Hello, Main Street Paul. Good to see you, my friend. Main Street Paul and I will be doing a collab where we will be live streaming next Monday together here at Disneyland. I'm excited for that. So put that on your calendar and you'll see Main Street Paul and myself together. I am trying to work my way up to being here earlier because next Wednesday, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, is Lizzie's big birthday. She's got a big birthday coming up. One of those ones that ends in a 0. And we are going to be here early in the morning, probably at rope drop, along with one of our daughters who was able to get the day off and join us. So I have to get ready for that. Today, to get here this early, I had to get up at 6 a.m. Because it takes me a long time to wake up. I like to have my 6 cups of coffee, a couple pieces of brioche bread with butter and wild blueberry jam. So to get here at 8 o'clock at rope drop, I usually have to get up at 5 a.m. So that is what I will be doing next week, a week from tomorrow, for Lizzie's birthday. I hope you're all having a lovely morning. We're gonna start off the day here with Pinocchio. Because we can, because the line is short compared to other rides this morning. No, I won't be live streaming tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and then some other things I have to do. I have to read another hour worth of chapters in the book that I'm reading for my other channel, which is Storytime with Indiana Holmes, and record that, edit that, put that up for tomorrow. And then I have a party to go to in the late afternoon because one of my good friends runs a music, like a free music venue that I help out with, and a lot of us help out with, and our season is over. So we're having a party over at his house to celebrate and plan for next year. So tomorrow's gonna be kind of busy for me. So no live streaming tomorrow. And I think I'm blocked out for Thursday and Friday. Not blocked out, but I think it's sold out. I'll have to check. It's possible I might be back here Thursday or Friday. I don't know. I have a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak. A lot of eggs frying, meaning I have some other projects planned. I'm working on a podcast, Indiana Holmes podcast, which will be on this channel. But I'm doing some research and writing for that right now. It'll be all about Disney history and so on. So I gotta find some time to fit that in. Oh, thank you, Main Street Paul. Main Street Paul just posted the link to my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. Just trying to get a little bit of live streaming in here today so that I can get home in time to see the Indiana Fever play the Las Vegas Aces in a do-or-die single elimination game tonight. Currently, this is the WNBA we're talking about, the Women's National Basketball Association. Lizzie and I are big fans, and we watch all the games of the Fever. And right now, the Aces have won 2 games in this playoff semifinal, and the Indiana Fever have won 2 games. So tonight, they're going to settle. Whoever wins tonight's game will go on to the finals, for the finals championship. Hello, Ryan. What's up is me. This is a rare time for me to be out of the house this early. I'm really a nighttime person. So being up and out and about, live streaming as early as this is pretty early for me. What are you up to today, Ryan? Are you working? Or are you at school or at home? What's happening for you, my friend? Yesterday when I was here, and of course I got here later, I got here at 11 yesterday, but yesterday Fantasyland was packed and every one of these rides had a super long line, so I didn't do any Fantasyland rides yesterday. So I had to get at least one in today. Hopefully it won't be quite as busy today as it was yesterday. Yesterday seemed like a Friday afternoon.
Oh, if you're traveling with children, be sure to watch her. Well, looks like your car is on the way.
Oh yes, beignets are so good. You can buy that beignet mix, the same mix that they have here. You can buy it at most supermarkets. But the problem is it's hard to make the beignets as good or as perfect and as puffy as they make them here or down in New Orleans at Café du Monde. We've tried, but they don't come out as good. It's hard to get them to puff up. Working is good though, Ryan. We all have to be thankful that we have work and that we're getting paid to work when we're working. I am past that stage now. I'm retired, so that's why I'm here so much. But I was always thankful to be working and have work and getting paid to work. And yes, sometimes it is really boring. But that's like anything in life. Anything can become boring if you're doing it on the regular.
Nos vemos bajo el brillo de una estrella fugaz.
Hello, friends. This is Jimmy Cricket. A few safety reminders before you go.
I totally agree, Troxer.
Stay seated with your hands
Some people
on
play
the steering
golf,
wheel
some
legs
people play
inside.
tennis,
Oh,
some people play pool in their retirement.
well,
I go to Disneyland because I can neither play pool, golf, or tennis. I used to play tennis when I was younger, but my knees and my back don't like it anymore.
Now, you are working for me.
over here, not Pleasure Island.
So, you won't say good talk, Get them pipes ready.
Pinocchio's home.
All right, have a good workout, Paul. There's Mr. Toad's Toad Hall. Looking beautiful. Oh, check it out. The scaffolding is down. The construction walls are still up, but the scaffolding is down around Storybook canals. So I can see they had scaffolding and scrims up all the way around Monstro's head here. And now that's down. So I wonder if they have finished their painting or whatever they were doing there. Pretty busy here already this morning. These crowds have been much higher the last week or so than I had seen it for months. So I am guessing that maybe all of the Southern California Magic Keys, the least expensive ones, are now no longer restricted. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go down this way, head over to Tomorrowland, and see what the line is like for Astro Blasters. All right, Christian Ortega Lozade, fantastic. I might just miss you because I'll probably be leaving here about 2:30, maybe earlier. I have to make sure I'm back in time and start getting food ready for the big game tonight so that Lizzie and I can enjoy the final game of the playoffs between the Fever and the Aces. I love to meet subscribers and people that follow this channel whenever I can, but sometimes the times don't line up. I'm trying to decide that, actually. I'm trying to decide if we're gonna make pizza or if I'm gonna go for linguine. I have to stop at the market on the way home. That's one of the reasons I have to leave here early. I need to stop at the market and buy some stuff. I'm leaning towards lobster linguine. When I say lobster, it's langostino, which is Pacific Coast. They're like lobsters, kind of like, more like, they're little crustaceans. Very common along the Pacific Coast in Mexico, which is where I think they all come from. They taste exactly like lobster. They are a type of lobster, I guess. But, you know, they don't have the big claws on them. And they're very small, kind of like crayfish or something. But anyway, you can buy bags of these at Trader Joe's, and they're super yummy. So I like to make linguine pasta, and then I cook the langostino up in a pan in a massive quantity of butter, and then I make the linguine, put the langostino on top, then the marinara sauce, then some freshly grated Parmesan, and it makes for a very yummy meal. The only problem is that all that pasta can make you sleepy, especially if you have it with a glass of wine or a beer or something. So, not quite sure what we're gonna do. So I have to think about that too. I don't want to start getting sleepy during the big game. Not that I think I will be able to get sleepy. It'll be too exciting, too much action. It should be action-packed. Okay, I haven't been to Astro Blaster in a little bit. It says it's a 10-minute wait. I can do that. Oh yeah, lentil pasta. I think Lizzie's made that before. Sounds good. Might try that. See if they have any of that at the store. If not, maybe we'll give it a shot like you did. Order it off Amazon. All right, we are in line for Astro Blaster. Got to get our Astro Blaster game on here and see if I can up my score. I've now forgotten what my high score was, but I think it was around 160,000 a couple times ago, a couple visits ago. 161,000, I want to say, something like that. Yeah, I think that's the key. I think you're right, Thick Lady Vibes. It's the bread that makes you feel all bloated and sleepy and tired. Yesterday, I didn't eat or drink a thing while I was here. I was here for 3.5 hours live streaming, and I was super hungry and thirsty when I left because I don't usually eat breakfast in the morning. I just have like 6 cups of black coffee. So I was really hungry, and I stopped at Carl's Jr., which is just like a block away from Disneyland, right here on Harbor Boulevard. And I had a guacamole burger. They make really good guacamole burgers there with fries, and it was yummy, and a giant Coke Zero. But boy, that was a lot of food with 2 patties and all. So that was the only thing I ate yesterday, and I felt stuffed all afternoon and evening after I got home. But it was yummy. Look at this beautiful scene here. Isn't this gorgeous? I love this scene here. Oh, there we go. Yummy carbs, yeah. They make good French fries too. I'm pretty picky about burgers, but Carl's Jr., if you're gonna go to a fast food place, it's pretty good. We used to be big fans of In-N-Out Burger, but I think we're over it now. We've outgrown them finally. The Carl's Jr. burgers are actually much better than In-N-Out. In-N-Out has a particular flavor though, so it's still good. But they actually, the In-N-Out fries are pretty good, although I like the thicker fries that they have over at Carl's Jr. A lot of it has to do with the oil in which they cook things. Most seed oils are horrific for you. They're really bad, like corn oil and any of those other kinds of oils, peanut oil, etc. But we like to cook with avocado oil. Avocado oil seems to be the best and the cleanest, and it doesn't leave a weird aftertaste. And then, of course, some things taste good with olive oil, so we will also cook with olive oil. Yeah, the double western, I used to eat that. You don't have Carl's Jr., Froxer? Huh, that's interesting. The line's moving pretty quick here today. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Even though it's cloudy like it was yesterday, it's warmer today than it was yesterday. Let's see. Well, it says it's 70 degrees, 72 degrees. It says 72 degrees, but it feels warmer than that for some reason today. Maybe it's just where I am in the park. There's not a lot of breeze right here.
So Phil, how did that happen?
Well, you're not missing anything. Fast food is fast food, but of the fast food restaurants, of the fast food chains, I kind of think Carl's Jr. is the best because the way they grill their burgers over an open flame on a conveyor belt as opposed to a flat steel platinum.
They are reportedly stealing historic fusion battery cells. Those power cells are vital.
Aliens.
We are doomed. Commander Buzz Lightyear has ordered all recruits to report to the briefing room immediately. We're picking up a distress signal from Sector 9. They are being surrounded by giant robots. It's an attack by the evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. Send reinforcements immediately.
Calling Star Command! Calling Star Command! Do you read?
So I don't know if any of you ever saw the movie The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio, or better yet, if you ever read the book. But that is going to be the next book that I read on my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. So if you're interested in that, probably start reading that maybe over the weekend and start uploading those next week.
Green Squadron will retrieve the power cells, while the rest of you concentrate on those robots.
And did you enjoy the book, Troxer?
And will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. Battle stations, report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond. Stand by. Scanners detecting.
I'd love to have one of these full-size Buzz Lightyears at my house. It would be awesome. Okay. I've never read the book, but I've seen the movie. So I'll be interested to find out if I enjoy it or not.
Attention, Space Rangers. This is Star Command. Prepare for immediate launch. Flight safety requires that you remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs.
Welcome, everyone.
Space
This is Indiana Holmes here at Astro Blasters in Tomorrowland at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to try and beat my high score of about 161,000. See how we do. Yeah, I think this is fun because it's so interactive. It's interactive and has familiar characters from a well-loved movie. And I love all the bright fluorescent style colors within the ride.
Let's go right through the door. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, I like the one in DCA. I think I like this one better. The problem with the one in DCA, it's always like 40 minutes to an hour to get on that ride unless you rope drop it.
All right, Space Rangers. Remember, the targets are moving forward when they're ready.
Please face forward. Back here. The shield will be lowered automatically.
All right, Space Rangers.
All right, here we go. Getting ready. 41,600. Looking for things to shoot. All right, 51,900. I think I actually have a good gun for once. Oh yeah. $87,900, not bad. $96,900. A little bit low.
Blast in with everything you've got. That's along with Star Command.
Oh man. Running out of stuff to shoot.
Yes, we will return this.
Oh man, I got only to 147,600.
It's been an honor serving with you. Check the status board to determine.
I had a good laser gun today. Sometimes these are really inaccurate. This one was very accurate, but I just couldn't get higher than that for some reason.
Attention, Space Rangers. Your space cruisers have been temporarily...
Oh man, see if they stopped the space cruisers. If my space cruiser had stopped further back, I could have kept shooting. I could have probably made it to 200,000. Oh man, those guys behind me are so lucky.
Attention, Space Rangers. Your space cruisers will now be restarted. Prepare to resume your mission.
Good job, Space Rangers. Exit your space cruiser to the right. Good job, Space Rangers. Exit the space cruiser to the right.
All right, that was a good fun thing to start the day off with. So I'm still just a space scout. You got to get to 300,000 to get over to the next higher level. I have not yet made it that far. Quite cold, but a little bit cool inside the ride building here. Outside it's getting kind of warm. Not hot, but also not cold. I wonder what happens if I go out this door. I wonder if this bypasses the, I don't know where this goes. It says exit. I've never gone out this way. Oh yeah, there you go. It bypasses the store. Very good. Less chances for me to buy something. Or to want to buy something. And back out we are. Yes, unfortunately, Christian Sanchez, summer is officially over. You can feel it at night, like at my house where I live, which is near the beach, but not at the beach. We have to have the air conditioner on, even through the evening in the summer, because the attic at the house gets so hot, it holds the heat in. And I noticed last night that once the sun was down, within about a half hour, the inside of the house was a little bit cold. Not super cold, but definitely cooler than it has been since last early spring. So we have that situation now where it can be warm in the day or it can be cool in the day, but it definitely gets much cooler, almost cold at night now inside the house. We actually broke out the blankets sitting in our recliner chairs last night. Oh man. Any update for It's a Small World? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Small World is open. There was a huge line for it yesterday. And they won't take it offline and close it for decorating for the holiday season, probably just before. Hi.
I love your outfit.
Thank you. You guys look awesome too.
Oh, thank you.
Looking it good. They probably won't take it offline for holiday decoration until after Halloween. Probably, I'm gonna guess, about the second week of November to decorate it for the Christmas holiday season. Where to go, what to do, that is the question. See, I think I'll walk through Frontierland because I don't usually. Oh, I wonder if there's any princesses out right now over by Royal Hall. Let's see what the line is like over there. See if we can interact with some princesses. I have made some short videos, like the under 3-minute ones that are vertical, of several of the princesses that I've encountered, got to meet over here at Royal Hall. Looks like the Royal Theater just ended a performance. I always forget about Maurice's Treats over here, where they have ham and cheese croissants, cheesy garlic pretzel bread. A lot of yummy things there. I always forget about it. Okay, there's a ton of little girls here, all dressed as princesses. And yeah, the line for Royal Hall to meet the princesses is pretty big right now. So I think we're gonna pass on that for now.
All right, princess, you want to go ride the teacup?
22nd birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Christian. That's awesome. There's the exit where people come out. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to see Snow White or whatever princesses were there today. The line was just too big. That whole area there between the Royal Theater and the Royal Hall was just packed with families and little girls dressed as princesses. So that was going to take a long time to get through that ride, to get through that line. Walking out the inn for Rancho del Zocalo. It's not yet open. I think they open at 11. I actually did eat a couple of pieces of bread with butter and wild blueberry jam this morning with my coffee on some yummy brioche bread from Trader Joe's. Or no, did I get it from Trader Joe's? I can't remember now, maybe. But anyway, so I am not even slightly hungry because I never usually eat in the morning. But I need to fuel my body up. So I did today. Looks like people are waiting for Coco over here. Are there any fireworks happening? Well, probably tonight, but actually I don't know if they do it during the weekday. They do it on weekend for sure, but we're not gonna have any fireworks here today. Take a walk down by the river. Well, it looks like they've got a private tour guide here. What a gorgeous sight. Look at this. A sight you will not see anymore over at Walt Disney World, as the rivers of America have been drained and the rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island will be repurposed. Hello, Yosa Franco. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. There's definitely a lot of people here today, but not as many as yesterday. Granted, I got here an hour later yesterday. I started live streaming yesterday at 11. Today I started live streaming at 10. So maybe there'll be a big influx of people here shortly, but it still feels less busy than it did yesterday. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna head over to the Haunted Mansion and find out. Okay, up the walkway we go. You can still see people. Most people are still in t-shirts and shorts. Some people in long pants. I'm still shorts. I would wear shorts every day if it didn't get super cold in December and January. All right, we're gonna head over to Haunted Mansion here. Didn't go on Haunted Mansion yesterday because it was so super crowded, super long line, but we'll see what it looks like today. I'm guessing maybe at this hour, maybe a 30-minute wait, or at least posted 30 minutes, probably be less. Let's go check it out here. It says 40 minutes, but it looks much shorter than that. So we're gonna go ahead and go on in, because we gotta get as much Haunted Mansion in as we can while it is the Halloween and Christmas season. Oh yeah, this is not a 40-minute line, no way. This is a very short line coming through the walled garden here. There's our monkey with the symbols. Hi.
Daddy has to wait for his favorite. How's Daddy right now? Daddy's holding it up.
Yeah, this is a short line. I think this line's only going to be like 20 minutes, not 40. I do notice that on some rides, Pirates of the Caribbean and Big Thunder Mountain and Haunted Mansion, that it always seems like the ride wait times, the standby times are inflated a little by 10 minutes, sometimes 15, 20 minutes. I don't know why. Maybe because they're trying to encourage people to buy a Lightning Lane pass. I don't know. Hello, Danielle Primus. Welcome. Yeah, the owls are cool. There's a lot of owls there in that walled garden, as well as griffins. monkeys, these beautiful birds here. Hello, Godzilla times Kong. I know it's kind of silly, but having grown up as a kid with those black and white Japanese made movies of Godzilla, King Kong, Mothra, and all those characters, I still love them. Even though sometimes they might seem a little bit corny or a little bit less than realistic, less than big Hollywood, I still love them. Something about Godzilla that, and all of those characters, Mothra flying out of the ocean, King Kong. Glad to have you here, Godzilla times Kong. Over here on this side, we have the ghost horse right there in the ghost horse bridle, pulling the pumpkin hearse with the head of the Pumpkin King on top. Always one of my favorite sights right here, looking up the Haunted Mansion in its Halloween overlay with the Pumpkin King in front of the pumpkin patch, or above the pumpkin patch, just guarding the house. What a beautiful sight, right?
Yeah. How about you? Yeah, I have never tried TikTok.
Well, right now I just have about 49 people with me. Oh, yeah, the stabilizer, Holmes. H-O-H-E-M. That's the best one, but there's other good ones too, like DJI. Did it extend?
Yes.
Oh, that's why. You can't have anything that extends. Yeah, these don't extend. The new ones that they came out with that replaces this one does extend.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a second one of these. I'm just keeping it in a box.
Okay.
Because if this one breaks and then I have to buy the new one, they wouldn't let me in with it. So this one won't extend. This is it right here.
Okay.
And they know this one when you come in. Ah, your alarm sound. That's awesome, Disney villain. That's a cool idea. This is kind of a nice, pleasant way to wake up to these bells. Go ahead. The M7 is the one that extends, so they won't let you in with that one. You have to have the Holmes M6 or below. This is the M6. Yeah, once they sell out of these, then there won't be any more. Because the M6 was the previous model. Ah, well, I like Disney. I like Disney villains. Disney adult was good, but very descriptive. But Disney villain, I think, is definitely more appropriate for the season.
Is this just turn here and move in?
Nice little Casper the Friendly Ghost you got there. like your headband. Did you make it? Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Can I get a little, I want to show my wife.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Look at that. Just pull your chin up. There you go. That
Yeah.
Stop it. Very nice. Very good. Good crafting. That was cool, huh? She crafted her own headband with the wires to be the mouse ears.
Right now. I thank you so much. Right now.
Come on, buddy. You can make it. There you go. All right. No worries. Hey, we've all been there. Yeah. What a cool sight, right? Hi, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you doing?
You're the big cheese.
Oh, well, we're right here.
Oh my gosh, the little cheese and the big cheese. I love your ears. Thank you. Did you make those? Very nice, very nice.
She's the big cheese.
Yeah, she's the real big cheese.
She's the real deal. Yeah.
I like your Remy on your shoulder there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
She got me all dolled up. Have a great day, okay?
You too, Dad. Take care.
Plato's not as bad as I think of the slide.
Yeah, we're just zipping through this line. Oh my gosh, you look amazing! Fantastic!
Thank you.
I love it. Did you make that?
No.
It looks good though. I love people Disney bounding. Getting dressed up, either making their own costumes or at least buying different articles of clothing to represent or to show their inspiration from rides, movies, characters, etc. The arbor is starting to grow a little better here. Looks like it's going to interfere with those spotlights there. I'm going to have to probably trim that a bit, but I'm hoping this arbor grows all the way across by next summer. Yeah, I try to too. If I see somebody who's really made an effort and has either made their own headband, ears, or hat, or a outfit of some type, or even just are dressing in the colors of, let's say, Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck, I try to give them a little compliment, encourage them to continue to do that as time goes on. It just makes being in the park more fun, you know? Here's our mausoleum. Yeah, the cool thing about this is it has a tripod built in too. So you can set it down or do that. And then this unscrews as well. So it works pretty good. All right, we're ready for some spooky, ooky times. I'm happy everybody's here joining me today. Hopefully you're having some fun, even if you have to do chores or work. Plan California Adventure, and of course the Disney parks in Florida are the safe spaces for wearing Mickey and Minnie ears. Backpack Grogu. It's a Grogu backpack. That's neat. We have to get our fill of Haunted Mansion as much as we can during the Haunted Mansion's Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, because it starts in late August, leading up to the Halloween season, works its way through October, November, and all the way to January 2nd. And then from then on, for about a week or two, they close the mansion again, remove all of the Nightmare Before Christmas holiday overlay, and then return it to its original super spooky state, the original show. I like both shows, but I do love this better. I just feel like this is the ultimate in kind of spooky yet fun characters. Oh, you guys gonna road trip to Florida? That's fun. Are you guys gonna drive there? I wish our trains were like our Amtrak trains. I wish they were better and more high-tech and faster like they are in Europe and in Japan. Then it would be so much more fun to go cross-country between California and Florida, or New York and Arizona, or Los Angeles to Seattle. But our trains, although I love trains, I absolutely love them, they are definitely inferior to the trains that they have in Europe and in Japan, and probably other places too that I haven't been. I heard the trains in China are amazing as well. Even Mexico City, although I haven't been to Mexico City, my folks went, and they told me that the subway system there was amazing. Super Mario is so fun. I love all things Super Mario. I just think it was such an inventive, such a creative cast of characters, and the original game, the whole purpose of how you played the game, that was just so fun. Jeremy Russell, welcome my friend. Welcome to everybody here with me today. Why don't you say hi in the chat if you haven't already? You can let us know where you're watching from. You can type in your city, state, or country. We are still celebrating the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, although most of the celebrations and decorations have gone away. They still have the 70th anniversary banners and bunting on the castle and a few places here and there. But Halloween has taken over for sure at both California Adventure and Disneyland. And that is the primary theme of decorations now.
In order to test it on people who fail the first level,
All right, we're just about to walk onto the porch now. Won't be long. There is the human graveyard where we bury the humans. On the way in on the walkway, we saw the pet cemetery. And that was the human cemetery there. I might go to DCA, I'm not sure. You know, the problem with DCA is always that the cellular coverage there is so poor that you get a lot of drop frames and jumpy, stuttery video, and the video lagging and getting stuck. I'm hoping that the new iPhone 17 will fix that problem. I watched a lot of tech videos and tech tests on the iPhone 17, and the cellular connectivity is supposed to be almost triple of what my phone is. I have an iPhone 15, and so I'm hoping when that comes, I have it ordered, but it's not going to get here till the middle of October. I'm going to test that out as soon as I get it over at California Adventure and see if it improves the situation over there. I know the main problem over there is that they just need more cellular towers. Whatever cellular tower is servicing that part of California Adventure, or that part of the park, which is California Adventure, I think that tower is out on Harbor Boulevard, which is not within the park and not even like close to the edge of the park. So I think that's the main problem with California Adventure. I do like going over there though. I really like the Little Mermaid ride, and I like Grizzly Peak, Flume ride, and the Soarin' ride, which is just amazing. So I don't know, I might make it over there. We'll see how it goes today. Soarin' has a single rider, so I might go check that out. And then of course Monsters Inc. is going to be taken down probably in the first week or two of 2026 because they're expanding Avengers Campus or Avatarland. I'm not sure which is going to be over there. So I do want to get as many Monsters Inc. rides in as possible before they tear it down. You know, I only go on the Incredicoaster maybe 2 or 3 times a year. When I'm with Lizzie, my wife, she always wants to go on it if we're over there because she is a roller coaster daredevil fanatic. I like the Incredicoaster, but I don't really enjoy rides that make complete inversions, that go upside down in a loop. That makes me really nauseous. I feel really sick, and it takes me like 30 minutes to recover. I have to go sit down. So I don't usually do Incredicoaster by myself. But I do think that's one of the best roller coasters in California. I know that they have a lot of roller coasters over at Knott's Berry Farm, but they don't let you record on those. You can't have your camera or anything out. They don't let you record. So in order to do a ride through on any of the rides on most of the rides at Knott's Berry Farm, you have to kind of sneak your phone out and do it. And I guess if they catch you, they can kick you out of the park. And I have an annual pass to Knott's Berry Farm too, so I don't want to get banned. So don't record over at Knott's Berry Farm much. You can really only just record like on the train rides like the regular train rides. But I have recorded ride-throughs on Incredicoaster. So if you want to see those ride-throughs, just search my channel for Incredicoaster, and you'll see I've got at least 2 ride-through videos of me riding the Incredicoaster. Yes, absolutely. Last week, I think it was last Wednesday or Friday, I went to DCA and I was hungry. I wanted to go over there to eat. I wanted to specifically go to award-winning Wieners on Hollywood Boulevard there, and I was going to get one of those hot dogs. But then, as it turned out, they had special loaded fries, so I got that instead, and it was really good. Okay, when I go in here, I'm not going to talk, okay? So you guys feel free to talk in the chat amongst yourselves, but I'm going to hide the chat because the white text is so bright here in the dark rooms. All right, enjoy the ride, guys.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you are about to be told began in the holiday worlds of old. I know you're curious to see what's inside. It's what happens when 2 holidays collide. It's time for our holiday tale to begin.
Ooh, it's chilly in here.
There's no
very cold in this room.
Now, please come all the way in.
Please keep moving all the way forward, filling in all that dead space.
Our holiday tale is a tale that's quite charming, but during this season, it's sometimes alarming. So relax and reflect. Feel free to take pause while we tell you a tale about...
Some time since their last meeting, so step away from the wall, or it is you they will be eating.
So dark I can't hardly see anything.
Scattered around. This year he's decided to play Santa Claus. But when Halloween creates Christmas, you might see a few flaws. And now, a dark carriage will take you away. Sit back, rest in peace in your black Christmas sleigh. Your sleigh will accommodate 1 or 2 more. We hope you're prepared for one Jack.
Yet to be. On the 5th day of Christmas, my good love gave to me 5 lucky charms to understand the right from wrong. 4 wheels of fortune to spin their rich and golden song. 3 lifelines extending help to those in need. 2 passion potions that love and romance may succeed. On the first day of Christmas, my good
myself this time. Look at all the happy faces. Season's greetings, everyone.
Oh, nice. Looky, we got
Thank you, Santa, for bringing in cheer. Please hurry back. We can't wait till next year. I heard him explain as he drove out of sight.
Hello, how are you? Here we are at Madame Leota's shop, looking at all the cool merch. This is a great little lightweight sweatshirt. Nice. Oh my gosh, this hat with zero on the front is so cute. And these guys, little evil characters that they are. Oh, look at this. This is cool. On the back of the sweatshirt it says the Haunted Mansion 999 because there's 999 ghosts, but always room for one more. Oh, here's this guy again. I forget the name of this character. It says Vampire Teddy Bear, but he actually has a name. I don't remember it. And then we've got some really cool Oogie Boogies here. Problem is, it's hard for us to have any of these collectible, posable dolls in our house because my little Staffordshire Terrier thinks anything like that we bring into the house is a toy for them, or her, and wants to immediately grab it and destroy it. The Bride.
So cute. Did you know that they have them for other attractions?
All right, out we go. All right, we did Tiana's Bayou Adventure yesterday and Winnie the Pooh. So I think I will skip those today. Now it's cool again. Every time these thick clouds come rolling by and hide the sun, it suddenly cools down about, feels like 10 degrees. I'm sure it's not that much, but let's see. It's currently 74 degrees, so it's gone up a couple degrees since I got here about an hour and a half ago. Scary Teddy or Vampire Teddy. Okay, so maybe that was right, Vampire Teddy. So I know there's like 3 of those characters, I think. Those little small characters, and they have names, but I have long forgotten their names. The train is here. It's tempting to get on the train. Train was out all day yesterday. It was down. You couldn't ride it. I don't know if they ever got it going. I left here about, 3:30 yesterday, and the whole day the train was not operating. So I'm not sure what that was about, but it is back up today. All right, let's see what the line's like for Pirates. Yesterday, Pirates was just slammed. It was very crowded going up and over the bridge. for the line, but looking at it today, it looks like there is no line. So, you know what? Love pirates. Always love me some pirates. So I might have to go jump into the standby line for Pirates of the Caribbean. Just because I can. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It says 15 minutes. It's probably gonna be less than that. Probably be like 10. Fantastic. Hello, Ryan. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Kaylin. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Early fall here. Summer has definitely given up the ghost. As far as I can tell, we're back to cool weather in the mid to low 70s. And I do love weather in the 70s. Arr, matey. There'll be treasure in them dar hills. We'll need to be boarding a Spanish galleon filled with gold bullion. That'd be the pirate's way. If you're interested in listening to any pirate stories, I just finished reading and recorded and published the book Treasure Island. So if you go to my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes, you can watch me read and listen to me read Treasure Island, which was pretty good. I also read, recorded, and published the book The Island of Dr. Moreau, which is also very creepy and more sci-fi than piratey. I just uploaded my reading of the Mary Shelley novel Frankenstein, which I just uploaded as, instead of in chapters. That when I read these books, I read them 1 hour at a time. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you can always tune in to Storytime with Indiana Holmes. And from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., I release a new episode of whatever book I am reading for 1 hour from 6 to 7. But after that, it's just always there, archived on my channel, so you can listen to it anytime you want. And then eventually, when I get done with the whole book, at some further point in the future, I then edit all of those hours, all those chapters together, so there's one continuous book. So I just did that with Frankenstein. I think Frankenstein came out to about 11 hours, maybe not 9 hours or 11 hours. I think it was like 11. So you can just hit the play button on that on YouTube and lay your head on a pillow and listen to the story of Frankenstein. I think one thing that people will find interesting is that the original Mary Shelley novel about Frankenstein is significantly different from all those Warner Brothers movies you've seen about Frankenstein. It's a very different story. It starts differently, it ends differently, but you know, the elements of the main elements of the book are in the film. It's just the film is much briefer. It's a much more brief, less in-depth story than what you get in the novel. Yes, The Island of Dr. Moreau was pretty creepy, the book. I mean, I've seen the movie, which has been done 2 or 3 times, and none of the movies were as visually illustrative of what was really going on that island as the book was. The book was much more, I would say, graphic and inventive about the kind of creatures that lived on the island that were created by Dr. Moreau. Currently, I'm reading A Silent Witness. I think we're on part 15 right now. I just recorded that yesterday, so all of chapter 14 and about half of chapter 15 will be released tonight at 6 p.m. So if you like murder mysteries with a hint of femme fatale in it, that's a good one, A Silent Witness. We are just zipping through this line here. Yeah, science fiction is pretty interesting. Star Wars really was the movie and the story from that movie that really changed science fiction from what it was before to what we now consider a kind of broader palette or a broader, wider net of stories for science fiction. And now, talk about science fiction, now we have digital actors that are being being promoted by their creators to be used in movies, TV commercials, advertisements, things like that, music videos. We've always had digital effects for actors to make them look younger, older, or different things. But now, completely synthetic digital actors are sort of the new thing that I think we're going to be encountering going forward. Yeah, the pirate water, arr. It's funny, when I come here, you smell that, I don't know if it's chlorine or bromide or whatever it is, bromine, that smell that keeps the water clean. But it smells nothing like the ocean. When I go home, because I live near the ocean, oftentimes, especially in the evening, I'll get home and open my car door and you just smell the real ocean smell, that salty smell of ocean water, which is such a pleasant, beautiful thing to smell. I see Captain Barbosa here on the wall. And here come the boats that are going to take us down to Pirate Land. Down into the bowels of the island, where we will find the treasure. Pirates of the Caribbean was one of Walt Disney's best dreams. I mean, all of Disneyland, the whole park, was a wonderful dream that he and his brother Roy made come true for us. But the whole idea of pirate culture and pirates with skeletons and buried treasure was something that Walt really wanted in his park, and they did it beautifully. He also wanted the Haunted Mansion. He wanted a scary mansion, but unfortunately that was not completed while he was alive. He passed away before they finished the Haunted Mansion. Walt had one of the best imaginations on the planet at the time, and he was able to make his dreams come true, although even his brother Roy, who was the financial wizard that made the parks possible by finding the money to finance this, even Roy thought he was crazy. And when Lillian Disney was worried about Walt putting all of their personal money into Disneyland, including selling their house in Palm Springs and mortgaging the house that they lived in up in Homely Hills, which is Beverly Hills, she was very, very worried and stressed. And she even asked Walt, "What's going to happen to me if something should happen to you and I'm left all alone, you know, with no money?" And she expressed this to Roy, his older brother, by 9 years. And Roy at the time said, "You know, I agree with you, this seems crazy, but it's just passing. It's a passing idea. He'll get over it, and then he'll move on to the next thing, and we won't have to worry about it." But he did not get over it. He saw Disneyland all the way to completion. And thanks to Roy, they were able to find all of the money. I think I say probably because I don't know for sure, but I believe he was the only person on the planet that was really pushing the use of robotic characters that he called animatronics, and really wanted to use them here at the park, as we see. One, can I be in row 6? Yeah, okay. One of the great things about this ride is these boats carry so many guests that it makes the line move faster, and it can carry a greater volume of guests than just about any other ride, I think, in the park. So we see the use of animatronics here in Pirates of the Caribbean and at the Tiki Room, the Enchanted Tiki Room. Okay, I'm gonna hide the chat again, like I did on Haunted Mansion, so it doesn't blind me in the dark. And I will
stop while we're enjoying it.
Say that? Oh yeah, I don't talk during the rides.
Daddy, you want to take your hat off?
All hands, prepare to go ashore by stepping out to your right. Ahoy there, crew! For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch for children, and no flash pictures. Prepare to make sail.
And there be plundering pirates lurking in every cove, waiting to board. Sit closer together and keep your bloody hands inboard. That be the best way to repel boarders. And mark well me words, mateys. Dead men tell no tales. evil curses, says you. Properly warned ye be, says I. Who knows when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure. Dead men tell no tale. Perhaps he knows too much. He's seen the cursed treasure. You know where it is. No. Its colors and staggering with infinite gold. Run up your white flag, you scurvy skull, reveling in tax money. I'll be sending you the day we
blubber?
Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
Sparrow's face. When ears turn to only me, what's got the gun inside? Keep still. I'm studying me map. Oh, it's the treasure map for sure, and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it. No fear
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Can't see that. Up from here. Easy, boy. Here, give us the keys, you scrawny little bitch. I say grab his ears.
Drink up, lads. There's treasure enough for all. I shall take this paltry sum as a stipend to cover my expenses.
We will meet again when next you sail. So says I, David Jones. Face is spoken. Maybe I'll give you will.
shore by stepping out to your right. Ahoy there, Sue. For your safety.
All right, that was awesome. Pirates of the Caribbean, a classic. So many animatronics in that particular ride. I don't think there's any other ride here that has as many animatronics as Pirates of the Caribbean. Probably Rise of the Resistance probably has second. It comes in second. Probably has the second most number of animatronics. And just taking a little walk here through New Orleans Square, going into Endora's Chic Boutique. All these cool Mardi Gras masks, clothing design, beignet-inspired backpack. That's pretty neat. Oh yeah, and then beignet ears. Oh, you can even have a beignet sweatshirt. Oh, check it out. They've got black Mickey pumpkin heads here. Black pumpkins with Mickey ears on them. That's pretty neat. Let's see what new arrivals
She
we
literally
have
came
here.
and sat next to us. And there you go.
Some of the cool jewelry they have here.
Go to another ride? Oh, sorry, Jill.
I was hoping we might see the Bootstrappers band back here, but they weren't here today. Yes, definitely. Huge dragon. Okay, looks like Big Thunder Mountain might still be closed. Yeah, they still got scaffolding up over at Big Thunder Mountain. So there is no riding Big Thunder Mountain today. We've been on Pinocchio in Fantasyland, and then from there we went over to Astro Blasters. Got a score of about 147,000 or so. About 20,000 points less than my high score. And then we did Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean. If you missed any of those attractions, feel free to scroll back in the chat. Not in the chat, but on the live stream. And have a look at those. 12 noon here on this beautiful fall Tuesday. A little less crowded today than it was yesterday, but yesterday I didn't get here till 11, and today I got here at 10, so it was a little quieter as soon as I got into the park, where yesterday was already busier at 11. Now it's 12 noon. See if I can get myself a single rider pass here. It's a puppy dog. Can I get a single rider lanyard?
Yeah.
Awesome. How are you doing today?
It's going good. How's it going?
Good. No complaints. Love this fall weather.
Yeah.
A lot cooler than it had been.
It has, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're the lanyard all the way inside. There'll be a cast member inside.
Awesome.
And our name's Indiana, right?
Awesome. Yes,
Since
Garrett.
our names are Indiana, here's our decoder card. It'll help us decode the messages on the wall.
I love it. Thank you so much, Garrett. That's fun. I got an actual decoder card here to decode the messages that are on the walls inside the ride. Nice. You can ask for a single rider pass or lanyard anytime after 11 usually. They usually don't just have to go up to a cast member and ask them if they have them available. And then you get to walk in the out and save a ton of time. So this is, of course, one of my all-time favorite rides. That's why I'm named Indiana Holmes, because I have such love for Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is a brother from another mother in the world of cinema. I am saving myself probably 45 or 50 minutes of standby wait time here. And I don't have to buy a lightning lane for this. This is actually a little faster than lightning lane, to be honest with you, because lightning lane eventually merges in with the standby line. So even lightning lane is a little slower, well, significantly slower than single rider. Look at this! I'm walking all the way up to the front of the queue here, where the lines all merge together, they blend in. There'll be a cast member here.
Oh, are you sure? Promise me?
And then just he say for 1 second.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, they do, but it's so dark in here. It's actually hard to see all the characters. Even if you have the decoder, it's hard to see these characters so that you can figure out what they say. There's the big archaeological dig here that we're standing in right now. Thank you.
This Jubilant Jr. visited the Chamber of Earthly Riches. Looks like his allowance has gone up. Solid recently visited the Observatory of the Future. Maybe he can tell us who will win the World Series. Keep your eye on the globe.
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. I, Sala, shall now give you counsel to safeguard your miraculous journey. Here in your transportation devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes bumpy. And to keep you safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high-speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friends, one final word of advice. Once you have entered the Chamber of Destiny, look not into the eyes of the idol. That would be dangerous. Very dangerous. Well, my friends, your moment is drawing near. Already I am envious of the wonders that await you, if you avoid the eyes of Mara, that is.
Temple of the Forbidden Eye continues to beckon visitors from around the globe. They've all heard the tantalizing tales. The legendary movie star made young again. The paupers who became Rockefellers in these ruins. But a darker tale has surfaced. Many visitors are claiming loved ones have disappeared inside. Could it be they looked into the eyes of the idol? The reports reach Indiana Jones, who returns to the site of his great discovery. Our newsreel camera follows Dr. Jones as he enters the temple. 1 week later, and still no Indiana
the chat
Jones.
is quiet today.
Could Jones
Feel free
himself
to
have locked
chat
eyes
amongst
with
each
the idol?
other.
Or will he solve the riddle of the lost tourists? When and if he does, Eye on the Globe will be there.
I think everybody's eating their lunch right now. And that's why they're probably not typing on their keyboards and typing into their phones.
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. I, Sala, shall now give you counsel to safeguard your miraculous journey. Here in your transportation devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes bumpy. And to keep you safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it
the
from
workout,
the right,
Paul.
inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high-speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friends, one final word of advice. Once you have entered the Chamber of Destiny, look not into the eyes of the idol. That would be dangerous.
It is chilly in here today. It's always nice and cool in here, but because it's no longer hot summer days, it is actually feeling quite cold inside the ride queue. true, Paul. That's a good thing. The phone always gets warm when you're live streaming, but when you have the added temperature of 80-degree heat, 84, 85, and above, that makes my phone overheat. So yeah, I like the cool fall weather. It's great.
Y que mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Vigilen a sus niños y pase lo que pase, no olviden al ídolo.
Hello again, my esteemed friends. When you board your transport, all earthly treasures in the coach directly in front of you. Unless, of course, you
So this is the wall that we should decode over here.
The path through the temple can be quite rough.
There won't be enough time when we're standing in line, but someday I'm going to decode this and see what it says.
Arms, feet, and legs inside the transport. If you're traveling with children, must keep a close watch.
Oh, okay, cool, Paul.
Transport approaches.
I look forward to it.
Buenos días. Su vehículo está por llegar. Para que disfruten de un viaje seguro, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad bien ajustado y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Vigilen a sus niños y estén atentos a torres y
Hello, Chafabro, welcome.
Very important. Must remain seated, seat unfastened. Ensure that you have hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport. Watch your children. And remember, no matter what, do not gaze into the eyes of the idol. Now, Solo wishes you a most wonderful and successful expedition.
Saludos. Para que su visita no sea difícil, les rogamos que permanezcan sentados.
The inside of these elevators here look like they're made of, the way they've made them, they're not just regular elevators, they actually have the same theming. They have the theming of this ride where they look like they're made of old rusted iron with giant bolts on them. It's pretty cool.
When you board your transport, all earthly treasures in the coach directly in front of you. Unless, of course, you wish to lose them in the temple. But seriously, the path through the temple can be quite rough. Keep safe and sound. Sleep well seated, sleep unfastened, and your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport. If you're traveling with children, must keep a close watch on them.
Single rider! I'll take two of you. Come on down.
Okay, I'm gonna hide the chat now. So you guys feel free to continue to chat on your own.
Just lay right over here, okay?
Alrighty. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I've hidden the chat and dimmed my phone so I don't disturb others. So I won't be replying or responding to the chat now, but you guys feel free to chat, and Main Street Paul will keep the peace.
Yeah, so they measure him up here, and if he doesn't reach them, they can't let him on. Yeah, so when you guys get on, yeah, you guys get on, when you guys get off, he can come back with her while you wait with the little boy. Okay? Just have him wait right there. Okay, you take row 2, okay? I'm feeling it too, okay? Take row 2 soon. Yes, thank you.
sitting next to me.
Are you there? Come in. Splendid. You have only to check your home straps. Buckle up tight.
The empty seat. Thank you. Hands up. Pull the yellow tab. Pull the yellow tab. Pull the yellow tab. Back
Alrighty, here we go, folks. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notifications button so you don't miss any of our live streams or our produced and edited content. Thank you.
You seek the future. I will give you a curtain of time. It is your destiny.
We've got a problem here. Up to the left. And watch, there's big steps up there.
Out here with Indy. Indiana and Indy just hanging out. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
Now, don't tell me that wasn't big fun.
That was awesome.
Friends, I celebrate your arrival. If you like to watch the fountain of youth, we will be happy to assist you with strollers. But please, stay seated until your transport comes to a complete
Welcome,
stop.
Pink the Glitch. Happy to have you here today. riding along with Indiana Holmes here at Indiana Jones and the Temple of Forbidden Eye. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day. I certainly am. Early fall and the weather has changed for the better. If you've missed any of the attractions or rides that we have experienced today, feel free to rewind the live stream so you can experience everything that you may have missed. We were on Indiana Jones, and before that we were on Pirates of the Caribbean. Before that we were on the Haunted Mansion, and before that we were on Astro Blasters. Before that we were on Pinocchio. So we've seen a few things, and we entered the park by taking the horse-drawn trolley up Main Street, USA with our friends in the Barbershop Quartet riding along with us and singing. What a fun day, man. It is so fun to be here at Disneyland on a Tuesday of all things. Walking up the long way from the loading dock where we get on the Jeeps to the exit of the archaeological dig, which exits out next to Jungle Cruise. And here we go. Here's the exit. And on our right is the Jungle Cruise, the Nile River. Line's not too bad, and it's not quite as busy and crowded as it usually is at this time of the day. I'm guessing after lunchtime it's going to get a lot busier. But I was lucky that I could get on using single rider, which allowed me to skip the entire standby crew. Standby queue, I should say. The smell of the Bingo barbecue is so enticing. Uh-oh, I was gonna go on Jungle Cruise and it's closed. No! Jungle Cruise, somebody must have went overboard. They must be trying to fish them out. Hopefully they didn't fall in the river near the man-eating fish. Whew. Wow, when those clouds part and that sun hits you, it feels a lot warmer.
Yeah.
The Adventureland Bazaar has been having some really cool merch lately. I gotta stop in about every week to see if there's anything new. We've got our Hakuna Matata It's a wonderful thing. Hakuna Matata. This is a great Tiki Room inspired shirt. Look at that. That's awesome. Pierre. That's so great. Michael. They actually have the names of the birds on the shirt. That's pretty neat. I love it. They have a good selection of Indiana Jones style hats here. Wow, that's a really nice one. Finely crafted Indiana Jones. This is a really nice hat. This is the same hat that the cast members wear. It even says Indiana Jones on it. Let's see. See how much this is. It is $60. Not too bad for a really authentic Indiana Jones style hat that is made of a really nice felt. I like it. I already have a couple of felt hats that they're not Indiana Jones hats. They're more sort of like the hat that I have on here. Hi guys. Which is a little bit more just adventurer hat than Indiana Jones. Hey, we got Surfing Mickey. Surf's up, dude. Wow, this is a really retro looking windbreaker. Check this out. Super retro. Looks like something that Hobie, the surf company, would have produced back in the 1970s or late 60s through mid 70s. Those hats were nice, huh? Hats have a tendency to be extremely overpriced here at Disneyland. But that hat for, what was it, $60? That was a pretty good deal. The hats that I have some nice felt hats too, but they're more in the style of like a park ranger, like a national park ranger. I kind of like that. Separates me from everybody that's just trying to look like Indiana Jones.
Kava's not better. You know what sucks, Scoop?
Let's see, everybody's piling up over by the castle. Maybe they're just taking pictures. I think we probably missed it. I think the band comes out around 12:15. All the little princesses walking around, so cute. Their little princess costumes with their dads and moms. Oh, that dad's shirt is so cute. It says Princess Security. That's awesome. I love it. People eating corn on the cob. That's really yummy. What else do they have over here? Oh, they get those giant turkey legs and corn on the cob and chimichangas. Still have their 70th anniversary banners and signage up here at the castle, which is awesome. Halloween decorations have kind of taken over, so we're not seeing as much in the way of the 70th anniversary. No worries. It's getting toasty out here now, warm. Not hot, just warm. Currently 76 degrees. Still very nice. I did wear a t-shirt underneath my adventure jacket here, so it's a little warmer for me than usual. All summer long I was just wearing the adventure jacket zipped up but with no t-shirt so I could stay cooler. And then it was pretty cool this morning, so I thought, oh, I'm gonna put the t-shirt on underneath. And it's amazing how just a t-shirt can make everything so much warmer. Astro Blasters look great today. I should say Astro Orbiter. I always mix those up. Astro Blaster is what we went on earlier today, but here's the Astro Orbiter. It's a fun ride, but very difficult to get in and out of those rockets. I think they weren't really designed for adult sizes. They're really designed for kid sizes. Take a look at what the wait times are looking like here. It's like 25 minutes for Star Tours. Astro Blaster still, it's only 10 minutes. I mean, I went on that over an hour and a half ago, and it was 10 minutes then. It's still 10 minutes. I think when I come back with Lizzie on Sunday, I will go on Star Tours with her because they have changed up the show. They've got a new movie show. It's fun to experience. She hasn't seen, but I have. Walking through Tomorrowland. Really hoping, trying to make my wishes come true, Disney. Let's tear all this stuff down over here and reimagine Tomorrowland. I would love to see them take this Innovations building out and maybe even Autopia and put in 2 or 3 more big indoor show rides. What do you guys think about that? Would you be supportive of the idea of tearing down this Innovations building that isn't really used for anything anymore, and maybe even tearing down Autopia, and maybe even tearing this down? This used to be the rocket ride, so that we could have like maybe 2 to 3 more new rides in here. I would totally be for that. Totally would be down for that. Let me see if there's a line here for single rider for Space Mountain.
TV, but I go to show you now.
Very good. You must have played football when you were young, huh?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
What was your position?
Okay, well, I ended as a defensive lineman.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
He's still looking.
Pumping a lot of iron for that position.
And I coach offensive.
Yeah. Very good. Well, football season's just about in full swing now.
It is. 5-0. We're leading the state in passing.
Woohoo!
Leading the state in touchdowns.
Well, congratulations. That's amazing. That's great.
We average 53 points a game.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch.
That's a great record to start the season, I tell you. Wow, so cool. Very good. Well, enjoy it. Take care. Have a good day. All right. Well, that was fun. I hadn't been on Space Mountain in a while. Yesterday we did, yesterday we did Autopia here. And then this morning I did Astro Blasters, which is still showing 10 minutes. Still showing the line is 10 minutes, which is amazing. Usually that ride has a long line by this time of the day. But not today. Ah, the old track from the People Mover. That was a favorite ride of so many people because it gave you such an amazingly different view of the park. And it went all over the place. It went through Tomorrowland and then back over Autopia. And then after they closed it, they, for a short time, maybe just a few years, maybe it was 3 years or maybe a little longer, they had rocket rides on there, and they used that Autopia track for sort of a thrill ride. But I don't know. I guess they had too many mechanical or technical issues with it, and so they eventually closed that. And now it's sad that we have that wonderful track above Tomorrowland, but we don't get to use it. Oh well, that's okay. We still get to enjoy everything else here at the park. And once again, back at the castle. I never get enough of this castle. It's so great. People Mover was cool because it was a slow-moving ride. It wasn't a thrill ride. It was just to give you kind of an experience, a place to relax and rest with your friends or family as you kind of toured over the top of Tomorrowland. I guess the only thing we kind of have like that, because we also had the sky, I always forget what it was called. I called it the sky buckets, but the buckets that went across the park on the big cables, that was the other type of ride that we had like that. And those are all gone now. But we still have the Disneyland Railroad and the Mark Twain and the Columbia to take us around so we can just kind of have a slow moving ride and be the observers. Over here we've got the pen traders. I was trying to see if my friend Claudio is here today. A friend of mine named Claudio, who is a really good artist and art teacher, and he's a huge pen trader. I mean, he has, I don't know, I'm gonna guess thousands of pens. And he comes here and trades them right there, just inside Fort Wilderness here at the Frontierland. Chip and Dale, my faves. After Mickey, Chip and Dale are my favorite characters. Yeah, I love Thunder Mountain too, Big Thunder Mountain, but I think it's still closed. It's been closed for a while. They're doing some kind of renovation, repair, maintenance on it. This is so cute. Mickey and Minnie as cowboys and cowgirls. Cow people. Aw, this is great. Look at that. Remember Me from Coco. That's pretty cool. Just taking a quick peek over here to see if Big Thunder Mountain has opened up yet. Nope. They still have the construction walls up around the entrance there. So no Big Thunder Mountain today. Still. And we just missed the Mark Twain. Aw, bummer. Yeah, Krista, thank you. Yeah, you know, I'm here today because I can't be here tomorrow. I know I usually come Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, but I have a couple things. I have a doctor's appointment and then a party to get ready for in the late afternoon, so I couldn't come on Wednesday, so I didn't make a reservation for Wednesday. And I have not been able to get a reservation for Thursday or Friday either, so I decided to come on Monday and Tuesday. Hi, how are you? Decided to come on Monday and Tuesday to try to catch up on some of the time I was going to miss. This is rare. You can tell we're not in summer. These benches along here are always filled with people, and here I am today with plenty of benches to choose from. If you guys missed any of the live streams today, please feel free to wind back this live stream so that you can see the things you may have missed. We started out the day with Pinocchio and then Astro Blasters, and then we went on to Haunted Mansion, and from Haunted Mansion we did Pirates of the Caribbean, and from Pirates of the Caribbean, let's see, what else did we do? I think we went directly over to Space Mountain. Oh, and at the very beginning of the day, the very first thing, after I walked into the park, I hopped on the horse-drawn trolley, and that was at 10 a.m. this morning, and the Barbershop Quartet here at Disneyland joined us, and they hopped a ride on the trolley with us, and they sang as we went up the street. That was pretty fun. Hello, Elizabeth from Sweden. Welcome, my friend. So good to see you. Okay. Oh yeah, we also did we also went on and did a ride through of Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. And then I was gonna go on the Jungle Cruise, but for some reason it was closed. So I couldn't go on the Jungle Cruise.
There's one another one over here. There's 3. Maybe 6.
You never.
I'm gonna walk back over here into Adventureland, see if Jungle Cruise is now operating or not, and if it is, how long the line is, because it was roped off and there was cast members that were standing out front like they do to prevent you from going in the queue when the ride is not functioning.
You're getting the evil eye.
Me too.
Let's see here. It looks like I see people going into Jungle Cruise. Let's have to see how long the line is before I commit to that. Adventureland. So awesome. 10 and 11 was a big difference. Let's see, what do we got here? It says 10 minutes. Looks like we're not going upstairs, so I think I'll get in line. We'll do Jungle Cruise. I love all the tools and all of the props that they have out. Hello, Jackine, welcome. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of today so that we can have 2,000 subscribers by October 1st. I think we have 1,880, maybe a little bit more. I can't see what the subscriber count is when I'm live streaming. See all these props? It's so cool. They're like so period specific. And you see like an adventurer's hat here, and then you see like a Spanish soldier's hat. So it's like they found that in the jungle. I guess that's what we're supposed to think. They found it in the jungle, and it's a couple hundred years old, maybe 300 years old. It's fun. That'd be one of the most fun jobs, is to be in charge of sourcing the props and the decorations for Disneyland, Disney rides, Disney shop windows, the shops themselves, all that kind of stuff. Hi, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Excellent.
I'm not cutting you off.
No, we had a potty
You're waiting for some-
emergency.
oh,
so
okay. I understand that. What a cute little kid. How old?
He's 8 months.
8 months. Oh, that's awesome. So fun.
It's a little. The sleeve is. Yeah. Did you iron it?
She was trying to say she was stretching.
Is that Ashley? Hi, how are you? I like yours too. You are quite the snappy dress. Yeah.
Are you?
No. Well, please feel better. Feel better. Maybe drink something to settle your tummy. And away they go off into the jungle. Hi, how are you? Excellent, thank you.
Oh, you're going to trust me with a full boat. Okay. That's perfect. Come on in, friends. Watch your head, watch your step. Use those handrails. That's it, just that? Perfect. Oh, no, we're out of water. All right, we'll keep out of water, Victor. Come on in, friends. Watch your head, watch your step. Pretty good.
Hit it, Skip!
All right, we'll get something. Everyone wave goodbye to the beautiful people. Say bye. Welcome to the world famous jungle cruise. My name is Jackie. We'll be your skipper for our flight today. Please thank you. Remember, keep your arms and feet inside the boat, and please watch your children because I won't. They're not mine. I'm just kidding, but please no standing on the moving boat. We begin our adventure here at the rainforest, which ranks 365 days a year. Woo! That's almost every year.
Getting sprinkled on here.
So before we begin, I need everyone to raise their right hand and repeat after me. I hope we return. Me too. Over here we have Indiana Jones looking for his lost treasure. Little does he know, I'm standing right here. Over here we have a tiger. Ooh, does anybody know why tigers have stripes? They don't like to get spotted. Wow. Over here we have Ginger. Ginger likes to snap. This sounds cookie, so be very careful. The snapper. Over here looks like we're now heading to the Asian elephant pool. And when you look at that, you can just have to take out your camera and take some pictures. It looks like they all have their trunks on today. Except for that one. I'm just kidding, they all have their trunks. They must be very classy. Over here we have our friend Bertha. Everyone say hi, Bertha. Now say bye, Bertha. She loves her showers. As you can tell, she does. And look, we have our friend Squirt. Hi, Squirt. Do not flirt. Get down. Be nice. No, we don't want to take a shower today. Thank you. Don't worry. You won't do anything. No, get down. Squirt. Be nice. Get down. Just kidding. Don't worry. There's no danger around here. Uh-oh. There's some monkey business going on. Everyone needs your eyes peeled. They like more bananas. They're always looking around. George. Everyone say hi, George. He finds that very appealing.
George looks grumpy.
Lightyear Falls. We buy African explorers out here, Albert Falls. But I need everyone. Just leave your bed, leave your bed. Woo! And that was a whole boat. And they're very strong. And now we're in the Nile River, which goes on for Nile. And Nile, so if you don't believe me then, you're in the Nile. Over here we have the African bull elephant. He is very rare. He's the only one on that beach today, so take a look, take a picture. The only one. Wow, what are you looking at? Oh, this is awkward. I didn't know you were here today. I'm sorry. Well, there's two today. I said I'm sorry. The African elephant? The African elephant has bigger ears. Yeah, there's a pop quiz later. Over here we have some rocks that we take for granted, but they're pretty marvelous and drastic. And looks like those zebras, they're so old, they're so black and white. Wow, that's pretty cool. And we have some horses with lots of hair over there. And oh, look at the lion. They're taking care of the sleeping zebra. Oh, he looks dead asleep. Looks very quiet on a breast. Over here it looks like, is that skipper feeling? I guess he was so in the boat. Well, I also told him, don't fight with the rhino, they like to get the point across. And clearly the rhino is getting the point across. You see the most scary spot in the jungle, it's right there. And do you know what it's called? It's called bamboo. Oh, scary, right? I was just kidding, that's not that scary. Uh-oh, this is pretty scary. I need everyone to cover their ears because they are wiggling their ears and there's bubbles coming out of the water, so you know what that means. It's a little dangerous. I need everyone cover your ears. Well, now there's something. Hopefully, last week they said 6 boats and 5 were by, but it's okay. This one's safe. Over ahead is that. That does look like a boat. Well, you know what the boat was. You know, some people say my job is so easy, even monkeys can do it. Well, they're 8. There's 7. And it looks like they're doing some interior design going on. I do like the green, some yellow, and all of them are nice. We'll come back later for that. And what are they doing over here? They're catching some butterflies. You know what they say, butterflies are what they used to be. Caterpillars. That's really nice. Well, something you've all been waiting for all day. Are you ready? Are you ready? The 8 wonders of the world. The backside of water. Woohoo! Oh, 2, 8. Oh, 2, 8. Oh, 2, 8. I do it all day. But I'll be done this one. I'll point out the plants. Those are my favorite plants. I got some green ones there. I got some yellow ones over there. And uh-oh, there's no piranhas down there. Uh-oh. Make sure you have your hands there because last week I had a rat teacher on board. He stuck his hand out and now he's dirty. Over here we have a snake on a tree. H-I-S-S-I-N-G. Aww. That's adorable. We also have Trader Sam's gift shop. We finally bring things up. So just remember, take your wallet, take your keys, take your kids, everything. Looks like we're already getting ready for Christmas. Oh, they're so colorful. Some people think that we play this monkey, but he really does out for exposure. Well, it looks like we are now headed to the most dangerous part. Civilization! Woo-hoo! And did you guys have fun? Yes, you do. Yes, and I'll do. Jungle Cruise. Anyone ready? No? I'll be here all day. Do we have any birthdays? No birthdays? We're not celebrating. We are having a birthday.
What is black,
you know what's funny? This whole time,
and
I was
red
thinking about a song for you.
A sunburned zebra.
Perfect. Everyone, clap, 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 clap. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. That's all I got. Did you like it? She loves it.
around the rivers of America, up the Nile River. That was fun, going up the Nile River.
Alright, before we leave, I will write that last part of the song. But your hands inside, your fingers, everything inside. I don't want to scratch the dog, it's you. Alright, everyone, are you ready for the last part? Clap, 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 clap. Okay, get out. I'm just kidding. That was very rude. Please get out. Watch your left and step, please use those handrails. Water back to the front, dog side to the back. Watch your right and watch your step.
But I didn't. I have like, yes.
All right, we got a lot of good rides in today. Just taking the path of least resistance, trying to get on as many rides that have single rider or short lines. Got really lucky there with the Jungle Cruise.
I mean, Hey, look at mommy. Look at me. Do you guys want egg bites? Okay, that's great. Do you want egg bites?
Jolly Holiday Bakery is very busy today. Although not as busy as in summer, of course. I mean, it is a weekday. But there is a lot of people sitting outside here on the chairs underneath the beautiful yellow and white umbrellas. Okay, I'm gonna go look at this shirt again. I keep looking at it every time we come here. But I just bought a character shirt with all the characters, a nice blue one. But I still like this one. It's kind of a pale yellow, a creamy white with all the characters on them. And the characters are the same characters, the classic characters, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto. And who am I missing? I said Donald, Pluto, Goofy, oh, and Chip and Dale. I think Chip and Dale are on my shirt. But this other shirt is also very cool, so I gotta go look at it again. I don't want it to sell out. Okay, I gotta compare these two. You guys can help me decide. So I own this blue shirt with all the Mickeys on it. And all the Mickeys are in different clothing. But then here's this kind of creamy yellow one. I guess the blue one is all Mickey. And this one has more characters on it. And they're kind of older, more old school. What do you think? Oh man, I gotta see how much this is. These shirts are not cheap. Let's see if they have a large. Let's see, small, extra small, medium. Well, I guess that decides it for me. There are no larges. Let's see, what is that? Small, they're all smalls and mediums. So I guess that decides it for me. There's no larges in this shirt. Yeah, the shirt with the variety of characters. I know I keep coming back to it, but then there's no larges, so that kind of makes the decision for me. Let me just double check. Sometimes they might have a large that is mislabeled. Let me get one of these mediums out here. Yeah, I already have the blue one. Yeah, that's a medium. Medium. Maybe in one of the other stores. Do you have any more of these in the back or somewhere in large?
I can probably call.
Well, thanks. Appreciate that. Because I only see like extra small, and medium.
Usually that means you're out of the other ones, but also.
That's what I thought. But I just thought I'd check. Do you guys restock those or you sell out and then it's oh, okay. These are cute. Very cute. Mickey and Donald, big t-shirts.
So we have to pay for these and give it to Stan.
All the decorations here. Look at all these cool photos or prints, not photos. Ooh, look at these new glasses. For kids, but they're still pretty cool. It's okay if you can't reach anybody. I'll just check. Okay. They might even have them online. The Mickey sunglasses, cool. No worries. Do you carry those in any other shop or just this shop?
I would guess just here.
Okay.
Or does it go through?
Okay.
So yeah, just keep checking back with me to get shipping like 7 times.
Oh, okay. All right, Jolie. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Okay, well that saved me some money because they didn't have my size. But I am gonna check a couple more shops. You know, it's one of those things where I've been looking at that shirt for weeks now. I keep picking it up and looking at it and then trying to decide. And then I saw the blue one and I really liked the blue one too because it was all Mickey's. But then I kept thinking about the other shirt and they did have larges like a week or two ago when I first saw that shirt. But now they don't. So you know how it is, like when you kind of want something and you've been checking up on it and then they're suddenly out of your size, then you really want it bad. Then you're really like looking everywhere for it. I'll go over here into the Emporium and see if they have it. Oh, that's really cool. Mickey Mouse Club jacket. Look at that. Let's see what the front looks like. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Honorable member of the Mickey Mouse Club. That's neat. I have 2 mini jackets and 2 mini t-shirts. But those button-down shirts, although I have a lot of Hawaiian ones, I don't have any button-down Mickey or Disney shirts in general, except for that blue one that I just bought that had all the Mickeys on it. So we'll just check it out, see what they have here. I know they have a lot of sweatshirts and t-shirts, but they might have a button-down shirt here. I love how the ears stick off of this a little bit. That's neat. I love these Mickey baseball jerseys too. I'm wondering if once baseball season is completely over, I know we're in the playoffs now, but when it's completely over and the World Series is over, I wonder if those Mickey baseball jerseys will go on sale. I know the hockey jerseys they've had all year, for more than a year probably, and those have not gone on sale. They just keep carrying them, which is good. I like those too. Kind of a boxier fit. T-shirts, 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 and more t-shirts. All right, we'll head over to Disney Clothiers and check that out. Maybe they'll have them over there. Oh yeah, if you go to TJ Maxx or Ross, if you see something in your size that you like, you have to buy it right away, because that stuff can sell out like in a day, and then you can't get it again, because those are usually like closeouts. So then like whatever they get is what they have, and then that's it. Ooh, that's really cool. I don't think that's for sale, but that's pretty cool. It's the castle with the 70th anniversary badging on it. That's nice. Let's see, there's a couple button-down shirts over here I see from, they look like they're the Halloween Mickey Jack-o'-lantern ones. Huh. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to show Lizzie. Right here. I thought I had filmed this the other day. I wanted to show it to her because she's super crafty and she'll end up making something like this. But then I couldn't find it in the video, so now I'm going to conspicuously film it for a longer period of time so it'll be easier to find. Okay, so we're in the Emporium. This is cool. Yeah, Lizzie's right now crafting a Halloween vest for a Halloween party that we're going to, and she crocheted the whole vest, and she's got like orange crocheted trim on it, all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so they don't have that shirt anywhere else here. All right, we'll go into this other shop, which is our last possible hope. Although they could have it, you know, they might have it over at California Adventure, but I don't know. They don't usually have so much Mickey Mouse stuff over at California Adventure. They lean more into Pixar stuff, Pixar characters. Yeah, here's the Mickey and Goofy and Donald Duck shirt. Okay, I guess that is it in terms of finding that particular shirt. That must be the universe telling me, do not buy anything. Do not buy any more shirts. At least for today. Maybe October will be a different story. Well, let's go check out and see if there's any new hats or ears or anything over here in the Mad Hatter store. Did any of you ever get the classic black Disney cap with the black Disney ears and then have them sew your name into it like this when you were a kid or even an adult? Lillian, oh, that's awesome, on these machines. I always loved that when I was a kid. Okay, well that's kind of neat. I haven't seen this alien hat before. Aliens. I have been chosen. Exactly. It's so funny. I love that. I love aliens and minions. Okay, and then we just have a lot of ears here. Same ears I've been seeing. I do like the bow on that one. That's pretty cool. Everything else looks like what I've seen before. Looks like they got some Star Wars. Oh, these are Marvel character ears. All right. Classic wooden carousel horse here. Look at this awesome photo of Walt walking through the arch of the castle. This is so cool. I love it. I think that's one of his daughters. Or no, maybe that's a boy. I don't know who that is. I can't tell. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can't quite read that. It might be Roy Disney Jr.
Good afternoon, everyone. There's approximately 9 more minutes until our theater doors are ready to open up for this next showing of
Oh, let's look at some vintage hats.
Once the theater doors do open
Let's see.
open food and beverages will
Oh yeah,
not be
here's a
permitted to enter.
vintage Mickey hat from the 50th anniversary.
Such as
All
soda,
gold.
coffee cups,
That's
popcorn,
nice.
churros, pretzels, or ice cream, or anything else like that. Now would be the time to
And
start
then,
making
oh,
those
this
up.
55 is pretty cool.
Please park strollers
See,
on
it's
the
got
outside.
Mickey, Goofy, Donald, Pinocchio.
You can park them in the stroller parking in front of the Disney
Happiest
store on the
place,
left-hand
happiest
side.
memories.
Our wheelchair-accessible viewing areas are located in the middle row of the theater, which you can reach by entering through the middle doors underneath the word house.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you should ask your mom if she has it stowed away in a chest or in the attic or something. 60th. So cool. Oh, look at this Mickey one here with the red ears. Kind of a denim or felt hat, and then the Mickey applique. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Okay, I usually don't do it, but
A lot of inspirational art here. And then, of course, if you haven't seen this before, I've shown this before on my live streams, but if you haven't seen this, this is a recreation of Walt's office that he had above the fire station, I believe. Let's see if it says. I think this was above the fire station, but it could have also been in the suite at New Orleans Square above Pirates of the Caribbean, because he also had a suite there. The room above the fire station on Main Street was more of an office, but he would sleep there sometimes when the park was under construction. But once the park was finished, then they had a suite of rooms that are above the Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's probably what this is. This has more of a Lillian Disney kind of aesthetic to it. Good afternoon, Ken. I wanted to take a look at this. Steamboat Willie hat. How cute is that? They should still sell that. That's amazing. Look at this. The old Mickey Mouse Club ears. These are as basic as it gets for 29 cents. I wonder what year that was. Kohner Brothers, New York. Oh, wow. It's an office sample. I love all of this artwork here. I think these were all of the art, all of the designs that were used in the design and construction of Disneyland. So inspirational art, yeah. They have like New Orleans, Frontierland, Adventureland, and Tomorrowland. Some of the artwork here is exactly as the Jungle Cruise is right now, and some of it is, I guess, just artists trying to come up with imagery that maybe Walt had explained to them what he wanted. Really cool. Okay, Main Street Paul, I will see you Monday here. You said to meet you at the Disneyland Main Street station at 11 o'clock. I will be here. I'll be here early-ish. Maybe about 10, but I'll meet you there at 11. And we'll collab, my friend. Oh, look at this.
Celebration of Disneyland's 70th anniversary. Some of these pieces may be favorites of yours.
Look at this. That's one of the original designs of probably the very first monorail they had. They don't look like that now, but see how that kind of that 1950s nose? They kind of look like a Chevrolet 57 Bel Air or something. Oh, see, in this one you can see how they had the rockets above, and then over here they had the people mover. I'm not sure what pavilion this is supposed to be. I think this is inspirational art for Space Mountain. But it also kind of has that feel of like island as well. Oh, here's the submarines. It's so cool that all of this art exists still, and they can make prints for us to view and enjoy. How was this Zootopia final trailer? Does it look like it's going to be really good? Did it inspire you to go and see it? Wow, look at this car design. How come we didn't get cars like this in Autopia? That is very slick. Maybe they'll use that and make the electric cars that they bring in 2026 look like that.
Good afternoon, everyone. There's approximately 3 more minutes until our theater doors are ready to open up for this next showing of Walt Disney and Magical Life. As a friendly reminder, once the theater doors do open up, open food and beverages will not be permitted to enter. If you have any open
Here we are at the art gallery. Oh, look, Stitch. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, that's super cute. Oh, Winnie the Pooh with Christopher Robin in the 100-Acre Wood. Owl, Tigger, Roo, Kanga, Eeyore, Piglet, the whole gang. Tiana, Prince Naveen, the whole crew. Louie, over here on the right-hand bottom corner. Very nice. Well, this is kind of artistic and yet hyper-realistic, and yet artistic and not hyper-realistic all at once. But very beautifully painted. Saturation looks amazing. That one's lights shining on it. It's a little hard to see. Oh, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes. That's so cool. That's beautiful. Bunch of Disney signs here from over the years, I guess. I know, I love all the art. I wish I had huge walls to buy all this art and then hang it on my walls. Okay, my friends, I think I gotta get going. It's 1:45 p.m. my time. Gotta get home, make some lunch. I gotta stop at the market, buy some food for dinner, maybe get some lunch, and then get ready for tonight's Indiana Fever game in the final semifinal game. Indiana Fever versus the Las Vegas Aces. We will see who wins and goes to the finals for the WNBA Finals today. Let's hope it's the Indiana Fever. All right, my friends, it's been fun. I will see you again on Sunday with Lizzie. All right, and if you want to hear a story, tune into my other channel, Story Time with Indiana Holmes, at 6 p.m. tonight. Love to you all. Bye-bye.